Alright, so today's video we're taking a look at a thermometer. This is a non-contact style. So check out these images, talks a little bit more about it, and then we'll get into the video. Alright, so as stated, we're taking a look at a thermometer today. I've got the battery cover off. It uses two AAAs. They are not included. It does mention a probe that goes on here that snaps on for the ear. That did not come with it. I don't know if that's an oversight on this particular example or if that's just the way they ship, but it does have the ability to do temperature of your forehead, in your ear with the proper attachment, and then also you can do like a room temperature, for example. So there's a little toggle switch inside the battery compartment so you can change between Celsius and Fahrenheit, so that makes it very simple. And of course, like I said, two AAA batteries not included. This is the battery cover. Has a little pouch so you can kind of store that in, which is kind of nice. Has a little user manual, which actually is, good to have so you can learn how to use it properly. And this is the box that it comes in. So I get my temperature taken very regularly because of medical. So kind of nice to have the option to do so at home. Pretty simple operation. It has an illuminated LCD screen right here, and you have a button here and a button here. So basically you can change between mute, unmute, memory, as far as the 35 different stored temperatures, and the mode as far as whether you want to do like forehead mode, which is what we'll use today, or just room temperature mode, and then of course your power button. So this will go off after about 15 seconds of no use, or you can hold this down for somewhere over 5 seconds and it will turn off. But as a quick example, that's the power or measure button. So let me do a quick press and hold. You heard it ding. 90.7. Now usually I have a forehead temperature somewhere in the neighborhood of 97.8, so I'm not 100% certain about the accuracy. I guess there's a different reading for different thermometers, of course. I don't have any others to compare it to at the moment, but when I go to the facilities where I have medical treatments, it's usually in the 97.8, somewhere in that neighborhood. But it's quick and easy. As you saw, and it's very fast. You hear the little beep, hopefully you'll hear it, but I'll press and hold, and before I make it all the way across, it will actually beep. And I may not be holding it close enough, so I'll try to hold it a little bit closer this time. Yeah, I think that said 96.2. It says low whenever it doesn't read a high enough temp. So I'm going to press and hold this to turn it off. So went off. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press this button here and I'm going to change the mode. So press and hold. Now it's got a little home. I don't know if you can see it or not. Little home screen. .9 is the temperature according to this for the room, which is not bad. It's pretty accurate. I want to say my thermostat, which is in the room right next door, reads at about 71 right now. So this is actually fairly accurate in regards to that. I still think it's going to be a little tricky as far as the distance with your forehead. Doing it for yourself is a little more difficult, of course, than doing it for someone else. So that's why I think there's a little bit lower reading than it should be. Yeah, see, if I get really close, 96.5, that's more on par with where it should be. But yeah, press and hold turns it off. Press and holding the memory or mute unmute button will allow it, or mode button will change the mode. When it's off, you press that. When it's on, so if I press this and turn it on, You see it says low right there, but if I press and hold, I don't know how well you'll see it, but there's a little icon there at the top that shows that it's muted. If I press and hold again, just deeten, and yeah, it is off now. So that's it though. It's a really simple operation. The user manual will outline this a little bit better. I'll go ahead and turn this back off. But it's small, lightweight. The little ding sound that you hear is very, very quiet. You can mute it if you want, but I don't see why you'd want to. Even that low a noise is unlikely to disturb even the lightest sleeper, I would think. It does have a little battery door that I just haven't put back on. But yeah, overall, very easy. Oh, and the reason I didn't put that back on is I want to show you the battery compartment. So I don't know how well it shows up, but you can see maybe right there. That's the little toggle switch. That is how you change whether it's Celsius or Fahrenheit, whatever you like. But anyway, it seems fairly accurate on the room mode, so I think that it's pretty much calibrated well. The like I said, temperature across your forehead, that obviously varies from one day to the next, and sometimes it will drop kind of low, but most of the time, like I said, I am a bit higher. The closer I got, the better I was able to hold it closer, which again takes a little practice. The more accurate it seems, so I think it's actually fairly accurate as a whole. It's very nice in today's environment we live in with all the different you know, situations that's going on as far as the pandemic. Nice to have the ability to read a temperature because it's a non-contact type. You don't have to worry about constantly cleaning it or having it become a mess in terms of just grease or dirt from your forehead because you're not touching your forehead. And that's pretty much it. I'll leave a link below. You can actually find out more, read a little bit more about it if you want to. But otherwise, it seems to work well. It's very lightweight, very portable, has a little storage pouch. I wish they had the probe that it mentions, and it does say optional for the batteries, but it wouldn't, would have been nice to have the batteries included. So, anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching.